Backhand index pointing right, believe with confidence, Jesus Christ motivation message. Believe with confidence is a message of strong faith, inner certainty, and fearless trust. It means you don't just hope things will work out, you know, deep inside, that you can move forward without being controlled by doubt. The teachings of Jesus Christ remind us that belief becomes powerful when it is steady and confident, not weak or uncertain. Many people believe, but they keep doubting. They start with hope, but stop when things get difficult. Backhand index pointing right, that is not confidence. My dear friends, believe with confidence means you stand firm even when situations are unclear. You may not see results yet. You may not know exactly how things will happen. But still. Backhand index pointing right, you believe. Not because everything is perfect, but because your mindset is strong. Believe with confidence at a deeper level means. Backhand index pointing right, you don't let fear control your thoughts. Backhand index pointing right, you don't let delays weaken your faith. Backhand index pointing right, you don't let failure define your future. Instead, backhand index pointing right, you stay steady. You keep moving forward. You keep working on yourself. You keep trusting your path. And this changes everything. Because confident belief creates action. You stop hesitating. You stop overthinking every step. Backhand index pointing right, you move. You take decisions with clarity. You face challenges with courage. You keep going without giving up. At the same time, the message of Jesus Christ reminds you that faith is strongest when it is bold. Backhand index pointing right, confidence in belief removes fear from your path. So don't doubt yourself constantly. Don't let fear hold you back. Backhand index pointing right, stand firm in your belief. Because when you truly understand, believe with confidence, you don't move with hesitation anymore. You move with strength, clarity, and courage, building a life where your faith pushes you forward instead of holding you back. As you go deeper into this message, you begin to understand something even more powerful. Believe with confidence is not just a feeling, it becomes your identity. The teachings of Jesus Christ remind us that when belief is repeated daily, it shapes the way you think, act, and live. You are no longer someone who doubts every step. You are someone who trusts your direction. My dear friends, this is where your mindset transforms. You don't need constant reassurance. You don't need approval from everyone. Backhand index pointing right, you believe in yourself and your path. Believe with confidence at this stage means you stop being controlled by outside opinions. You don't compare your journey with others. You don't lose focus because of negativity. Instead, backhand index pointing right, you stay grounded. You know what you are working toward. You understand your goals. You stay committed, no matter what others say. And this is powerful. Because now, backhand index pointing right, your belief is internal, not external. You don't wait for motivation. You don't depend on perfect conditions. Backhand index pointing right, you move forward anyway. You take action with clarity. You stay consistent with discipline. You keep growing step by step. At the same time, the message of Jesus Christ reminds you that strong belief creates strong character. Backhand index pointing right, when your faith is steady, your life becomes stable. So keep going. Stay focused. Trust yourself. Because when you truly live, believe with confidence, you don't get shaken by doubt or distraction. You stand firm, moving forward with clarity, strength, and a powerful inner belief that guides every step of your journey. As you move forward, you reach a powerful stage. Believe with confidence becomes calm authority over your life. The teachings of Jesus Christ remind us that true confidence is not loud or aggressive, it is quiet, steady, and unshakable. You may still face challenges. You may still walk through uncertainty. But now, backhand index pointing right, you don't feel shaken. My dear friends, this is where real control begins. You don't react to every problem. You don't panic in difficult situations. You don't let fear decide your actions. Instead, backhand index pointing right, you stay composed. You think clearly. You act wisely. You move forward step by step. Believe with confidence at this stage means emotional mastery. You don't break under pressure. You don't lose direction easily. Because deep inside, you know. Backhand index pointing right, I am capable of handling this. And this belief gives you stability. You become focused. You become disciplined. You become resilient. Even when things are difficult. Backhand index pointing right, you remain steady. At the same time, the message of Jesus Christ reminds you that confidence rooted in faith brings peace. Backhand index pointing right, when you truly believe, your mind becomes calm and strong. So keep moving forward. Stay grounded. Stay confident. Because when you truly live, believe with confidence, you don't get controlled by fear or doubt. You move with calm strength, clear thinking, and steady confidence, building a life where your belief guides you through every challenge. As you continue on this journey, you reach an even deeper stage. Believe with confidence becomes influence and quiet leadership. The teachings of Jesus Christ remind us that when your belief is strong and steady, it doesn't just change your life, it begins to impact others around you. You may not speak loudly. You may not try to prove anything. But your confidence is visible. My dear friends, this is where your presence becomes powerful. People notice how you stay calm under pressure. People see how you don't give up easily. People observe how you keep moving forward with clarity. And because of that, backhand index pointing right, you become an example. Believe with confidence at this stage means your belief inspires others. You give courage to those who doubt themselves. You give hope to those who feel lost. You show others what steady faith looks like. And this is powerful. Because now, backhand index pointing right, your journey is not just about you anymore. You don't need to force inspiration. You don't need to explain everything. Backhand index pointing right, your actions speak. At the same time, the message of Jesus Christ reminds you that strong faith is meant to uplift others. Backhand index pointing right, confidence is not just for personal success, it is for spreading strength. So keep going. Stay steady. Stay confident. Because when you truly live, believe with confidence, you don't just grow alone. You become a source of strength, helping others rise, believe, and move forward with courage in their own journey.